Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is my first ever YouTube video, filming on my phone, so I do apologise if I sound really awkward and I'm not looking in the right lens. This is going to take some getting used to. I've always wanted to try this, so we're giving it a go and we'll see what happens. I'm not the most interesting person in the world, but we're already starting off with self-doubt here, so that's not a great start. Just wanted to film this video. We're kicking off with sorting out this room. So this is my office slash wardrobe space, if you would say. Got my shoes and bags behind me here, a computer screen here. Also, I do work from home a few days a week, full-time office work. So since lockdown, essentially, work from home was introduced. So I needed a room for office space. This room kind of transformed into that. It's been through quite a few stages of decorating. What I originally did was I painted this entire room black, and then I put in these picture paneling here. Picture moulding paneling. I'm not quite sure what you'd call that because it's not a traditional type of paneling. So I've done that. I then wallpapered on the inside of this, which I thought I loved, but I don't love anymore. And I think I've been trying to make this work in all of my design ideas, and I think I'm just getting rid of it. The only thing is, there is wallpaper under that paint, and I don't know how well that's gonna come off. So yeah, so that's why I'm filming, so we can give it a go together. I just love watching people redecorating their house on YouTube and just day-to-day life, so we're giving it a go. I'm just trying to act like I'm on FaceTime to my best friend right now, so it's helping a little bit, but I'm probably going to watch this back and hate the sound of my own voice, and I'm sure everyone who starts this does the same. So I'll take you round. It's a really small room, so there's not much to show. Please ignore my terrible paint job, because painting's not my favourite task in the world, and I mean, whose favourite task is painting? So I will stop now and I will take you around and show you the current situation. I will also, if I can, I'm not a YouTube mastermind, pop up my inspo photo here so you can see the kind of vibe we're going for. The paint majority has been done, the ceiling's been done, everything has been done apart from this is the challenge today, so we'll see how that goes. I am hopefully going to have a few more things to film for you over the next few days. I really don't know when this video is going up, if it will make it to the internet, we will see. But yeah, thank you for being here. Okay, so this is the current room. apologies for the lighting, it's really not the best room for lighting. It's really narrow and small, as you can see. I'm already standing behind the door to try and show you everything. Unfortunately, have those horrible textured ceilings that I just don't want to pay for someone to come and plaster. Multiple dog beds for my babies when I'm working. So originally this was the idea. I absolutely love this wallpaper. It's quite expensive for what it is. Got the 2 panellings here that I was going to attempt to put that wallpaper in. But the more I've been looking at it and the more I've been thinking about it, I just don't feel like this warrants being a feature wall with the way the room's set out. If anything, this should be the feature wall back here, but again, it's too small, I think. So this is currently what we've got going on. I still need to do some touch-ups on the paint, so please ignore that. This is kind of my mini makeshift vanity area. Perfect, does the job, has everything I need out. This is the best thing ever, an ottoman footstool. I have all of my hair tools and everything that I don't want out in there. Also thinking of, sorry the lighting is so bad, I've put my hats here and I have more hats underneath, but I'm thinking of moving them to above here because there are some wall plugs over there that I have painted over, which I couldn't really get out, and I equally couldn't be bothered to get them out. So if I can cover those up, that will be great. But yeah, these are the 2 main parts of the room that I'd like to try and get done today. So by taking these little wooden panellings off, this one will be fine because there is no wallpaper on this one. That one, on the other hand, I really don't know what's going to happen. I have already tried to take one of the wood panellings off just to see how easy it was. Came off quite easy, to be fair, considering I've painted over them multiple times. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Also, the light switch will be changing. My stepdad is coming over at the weekend to sort that out. Still undecided on these voiles curtains. Had them in the previous design when it was all black. I kind of like them. They're quite warm for the space, but I guess that's not so bad having or adding warmth. So I'm not hating them so far. So yeah, there is the room. I don't know if I've properly shown you my IKEA wardrobe. It's really difficult to show, but yeah. I will also be getting rid of that magazine rack because I think it's just too cluttered. I like having my plant here, but I think visually this is too much. Dog beds are always gonna make it look wildly messy. They need their beds and I want them in here while I'm working, so anything for that. But yeah, so I did take one of the panels off, came off quite easy. This is my tool for the day. I will get started on that now and fingers crossed it's all okay. So let's give this a go. Oh, I should probably just peel that off and see what that looks like. I think it's gonna be a case of trying to get, oh here we go, a bit of a lift on it. I was not expecting that. I don't know if I want to reuse these, so I don't want to damage them, but we'll see what they're like when they come off the wall. Pretty easy. Just 6 more goes at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I can do math. so first one done. It's not actually as difficult as I thought it was going to be. Obviously need to fill in quite a few holes and then let that dry, sand it a little bit and then paint over it. There is a line of paint all around here though that I'm going to have to sand, so you don't notice that so much. But yeah, on to the next one. This is the bit I'm really unsure of how I'm even going to get off. Oh, I don't know. Literally no thanks to Path Me for painting over this. Do I go from the seam? I don't... Do we think I'm going to have to steam this off? Like, that's not doing anything, is it? And I don't know why I keep pulling it and ripping it and making it worse. This is going to have to be a steamer job, I think. Which I don't have. I mean, I have a portable steam of my clothes, but does that do the same? I'm wondering if I just peel this top layer off of paint and then I can, I don't know, go from there. I've started now, there's no going back. Okay, so this is the best I can start doing. I've pretty much gone from all of the lifted corners. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to give the portable clothes steamer a go, because that's the only thing I can think that I have in the house that could work. Not sure what I'm going to use to scrape it off with, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So I'm going to take a quick break because I'm starving, have something to eat. Also apologies because I probably sound a little bit nasally and I keep going and that's irritating. So yeah, snack break and then tackling this monstrosity. Here we go. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Gonna sat first. There you go, Shadow. Okay guys, food's been eaten. I am currently heating up the portable steamer, and the only thing I really have that could potentially get it off the wall is one of our Scrub Daddies that's a bit worse for wear and ready to be thrown out. So rather than throw it out, I thought I would try and use this and see how we go. So I'm just gonna wait for this to get a little bit more steamy and then hope for the best. Okay guys, so a quick update. It's coming off pretty well, to be fair. I mean, the wall underneath itself wasn't in great nick anyway. Hoping I can just wipe all of this off. And yeah, just got this really small bit left to do. Okay guys, so I have finished taking off the wallpaper on the other panel and that didn't take long at all, maybe half an hour. So I'm just going to let that dry as much as I possibly can. And then what I'll do now is I'm going to get some sandpaper and just go around the edges of here, just any kind of build up of paint from before, just try and get that as smooth as I possibly can, and then I will paint it. So I'm going to start sanding now, And then I'll fill the holes in after I've painted. Probably a backwards way of doing it, but once I've painted, if there's any lines around the border that I haven't necessarily sanded properly, I'm going to have to sand them again anyway, so I might as well just wait and see what it looks like once I've done. So yeah, I'll start doing that now. Okay, so sanded that down, wiped it down, or dusted it down, and now I have got my paint, which is Pebble, and it's a Dunelm brand, own brand. Not sure actually if they have Dunelm anywhere but the UK, correct me if I'm wrong. I think the last roller I used was a soft roller and not a sponge roller. Can't say I'm loving the sponge roller at the minute, but we'll see. It just seems to be sucking up a lot of the paint. See, that's not what I wanted to happen. Well, I'm gonna have to clean up that mess, and then I will carry on with this, and then I'll catch up with you in a bit. Okay guys, so the sponge roller was never using that again. So I've gone in with a hand brush, which, you know, for the first coat, it will do. Unfortunately, I don't know if you can see here. I don't even know if that's due to sanding or just because that part of the wall hasn't had that many layers of paint on it, which would then mean that the entire room would need to be sanded, which is not going to happen. So I'm hoping once I build up a few more layers that it will be less visible. I'm not going to be mad if you can see it ever so slightly. You know, not all houses are perfect at the end of the day. But yeah, this is the first kind of base that I wanted to get down, which that other roller gave me, so quite a thick first coat. This paint dries incredibly quickly anyway, so I reckon in about half an hour I can start to put another layer on that. Should probably build that up a little bit there. But yeah, so far, and then got to tackle that side as well, but so far it's feeling a lot better in here. I am happy with the decision I made to get rid of the panelling. I might leave this here for today, and then once I've actually completed these, I can then check in with you guys tomorrow once they're dry and they've got a couple of coats on, and then we can go from there. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow. It's the next day. We will go and see what the paint looks like today. I did do 2 coats yesterday, so hoping it looks okay. I did notice that the border was showing through a little bit, but I'm not sure how much that's going to bother me. I have just got ready. I am going out with my mum today. We are going shopping, so I will take you along for that as well. And yeah, I've just fed the dogs. I've only just got up. It's 9:45, so they're having quite a lazy morning. I don't know if I want to put a hat on today. I did wash my hair last night, so I feel like I shouldn't, but equally feel naked without a hat. Okay, let's go upstairs. So here is the finished result. It's not perfect. I don't really know how much of this is picking up on the camera anyway, but yeah, I'm not unhappy with it, so we're going to work with what we've got. I think once I put that print up here, which I showed in my mood board at the start of the video, I think that will cover a lot of the imperfections anyway, and that's my go-to if things don't always go to plan, is to cover up the imperfections. Sorry if I keep touching my hair. it's like that freshly washed feeling, and I don't love it when it's day one hair. But yeah, I will wrap up the video here because I appreciate it's probably been a really long and boring video of me painting a wall and taking things off and stripping wallpaper. Not that exciting, but I still hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.